exclusive look inside the home of Hollywood legend Debbie Reynolds. We took you inside her daughter Carrie Fisher's house Tuesday, and now, Ginger, you're taking us to her mother's home, full of great items about to hit the auction block, and some of the proceeds are for a good cause.
That is correct. So Todd Fisher, Debbie's son, invited us into Debbie's home to see the spectacular collection of Hollywood memorabilia. He also told us that his mom adored her fans and she would want us to be in there and for all of us to have access.
Debbie Reynolds was a film legend with an unmatched passion for Hollywood history. She lived right next door to her daughter, Carrie Fisher. Herself a big collector of memorabilia, including so many rarely seen items from Star Wars.
So we're just leaving what you can see right there, Carrie Fisher's home, and just 100 feet or so on the same property down this hill, Debbie Reynolds' house.
And what a home it is! Debbie's son Todd inviting us in. Stuffed with memories of so many Hollywood legends from the golden era of Tinseltown. Many of them her close friends.
Frank Sinatra, Katharine Hepburn, Greer Garson, and all of these photographs are inscribed to her, which is amazing.
Debbie is credited for wanting to save the history of Hollywood for future generations.
She was passionate about preserving that history. She knew it was important. She just could not understand why the rest of the industry didn't think so.
She started her collection in 1970 at MGM's studio auction, and over 4 decades brought together tens of millions of dollars worth of treasures.
This is my mother's costume from Singing in the Rain. This is the birthday cake when she pops out. All I do is dream of you, you know, and they do that cute little Charleston dance number.
With the dawn still go on, dreaming of you.
And now, some of her personal possessions, including another Singin' in the Rain dress she wore with Gene Kelly, are up for auction, with some proceeds going to charity.
We have a lot of her jewelry, you know, things that she wore. We have a lot of these things are photo ID'd from specific things she would go to, award shows.
The jewelry to me is always, because it shows a lot of personality as well. But these were things that most of us were able to see on her.
This ornate bed featured in the Marlon Brando film Desiree was also, get this, slept in by a famous princess.
This is Carrie's bed.
So Carrie slept in this bed.
For about 3 years of her life, this was Carrie's bed.
But Debbie's ultimate treasure? Her kids. Carrie and Todd's toddler booties, preserved in bronze, displayed right next to her Lifetime Achievement Academy Award.
What's cool about my mother's life, it was a life well lived. And she lived and did everything that she ever dreamed of.
And Todd loved his mother and sister so much. The auction takes place in September. As we mentioned, some of the proceeds will be going to 2 charities, one of them chosen by Billie Lourd, Carrie's daughter and Debbie's granddaughter, Sarah. That place was unreal, and what just a time in history to capture.
It's like a playpen.
Yeah, and 2 great women who collected for so many of us to enjoy for years to come.